Geez, I feel like the paparazzi are here today. iPads out, the cameras are out.
It's because you're so handsome.
Yeah, I know.
No, I know. Thank you.
Hey, where's
Thank you.
your phone? Where's your fancy S4 thingy making
it's right
photographs?
here. It's right here,
How
sir.
do you do the video spot something?
What?
I don't know. I read something at the airport. It said, how do you do the video spot thingy on your S4?
A video spot thing.
I don't know.
Oh,
You've
when
got
you
it.
watch it with your eyes and then when you look away, it stops.
Yeah.
Hello?
I've done that.
Check
Yeah,
it out.
Yeah,
It's
I've
hectic.
got it. I've got it.
And you can scroll on the internet looking
I know.
with your eyes.
Up and down.
It's
I know.
not-
You
it's
got to
not
get one
cool.
of those. You got to get rid of that thing.
iPhone, you mean?
Yeah, no, that
Don't worry, it's better than
Matthew,
this.
that thing. Gotta get
Okay,
rid
so
of
have you got an intro?
I do. I just made it up now.
it. Okay.
Okay, hold on. No, Daisy, this is Daisy's intro for you. Can't read it.
Oh no, I'm
kinda- it's
I'm
gonna-
thinking about my next Twitter hack.
Hey,
Go on, it's yours.
people are going to think I'm so strange with
No,
the tweets
just
that come
close
on.
your Twitter, Daisy. Close your Twitter.
Okay. Today on my second Daisy's Double D's, we finally have the incredibly talented Matthew Mole in studio. I think he might think I'm a stalker because I have sent him about 5,000 tweets. But like,
Stalker.
I'm so excited to have him in the studio.
Stalker.
I'll be a stalker of his. I'll be a groupie, okay. This singer-songwriter made South African chart history by becoming the first local artist to enter the iTunes album chart at #1 with his debut album. The 21-year-old from Fish Hoek, Cape Town, beat off stiff competition from international superstars Jay-Z, the Rolling Stones, Michael Bublé, and Robin Thicke. And we are fortunate to have him in our Balls Radio studio today. Hi, Matthew.
Yeah.
Thanks so much
Matthew.
for joining us
Wow.
today.
Thank you,
Today.
thank you. This
What
is an honor.
What an outstanding accomplishment. I mean, was it something that you expected?
Not at all. It was cool to see it like on the charts and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know how it was how it happened, the way it happened. So yeah, no, I didn't expect it at all. So
Well,
it's
clearly
cool.
you have a
So-
bit of talent. That's a good start.
Thank you.
I think he's South Africa's Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan,
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
it's better than Justin Bieber. I
Let's
guess.
let's go back to Fisher quickly, because you're 19, right?
21.
21.
But
Do they have a
sounds
snook
not,
in
doesn't
Fish
sound
Hoek?
as cool anymore.
No,
They
man.
do,
have a
they
snook
That's in
in
Half
Fish Hoek.
Bay, dude.
Oh.
No, it's
Sorry.
Fish Hoek. That's Fish Hook.
Oh, really?
Snook.
As well,
Okay.
I guess.
I'm feeling very left out of this conversation.
Well, join in.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Fish Hook.
They have snook.
Okay, well, you're about to learn, so shh. Here's the thing. You grew up in Fish Hoek.
Yeah.
You did the whole local school thing. You went to Fish Hoek High, etc.
Mm.
When did you start playing music?
I always played guitar since I was like 11 or 12. Since like
Don't say since
like
you're a
3
kid.
years
'cause
ago.
You're still a kid.
No, yeah, I know. I was gonna say no. Since I was about 11 or 12. That's
Yeah.
a little while ago. And then I only really started singing at the end of high school. 'Cause I was too shy to like try. So I started singing at the end of high school, and then after school I studied music production. So that got me more involved in the industry.
But you say you were singing.
Yeah.
What were you singing your own compositions, or were you singing standards? I mean, stuff that you learnt on the guitar.
Yeah, just like random stuff that my dad would teach me, and
Okay,
'cause
so is he a muser?
yeah,
as well.
yeah. I mean, he messes around. Like, he's good, but he doesn't do it like professionally or anything.
Yeah.
And he just taught me a few songs and stuff, and then I would just sing. Like there were like random bands that I liked at the time, like one called Peculiar People, whatever. I'd try work out their songs and sing them, but otherwise, like I don't know, I wouldn't write my own songs
Wow.
until I don't know, like 3 years ago maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to say one thing I love about you, and in all your songs I hear you haven't lost the South African accent. You still sound South African. It's so awesome, though. I think that's gonna be to your advantage because I mean, overseas I think they'll find it really attractive. It's so nice to hear you haven't gone all American.
Yeah, you don't sound like
Uh,
Jay-Z.
It's
Yo.
so
that's
nice.
my
That's why you
hero.
beat him to the top of the charts on iTunes.
No, but it is. It's so nice to hear. I think that's one of my biggest things I like about your music. Just to
Oh,
put it
thanks.
out there.
Thank you.
So you've got an amazing album out. It's called The Home We Built.
You only know that 'cause you're reading it right now.
No,
Yeah.
no, actually,
No, I'm joking.
I
How
tell you
cocky
what,
is this guy?
it was quite cocky, yeah.
No, I'm
Listen,
joking.
listen,
God,
listen,
you're 21.
listen.
eh?
When we
Well
get
done. Carry on. Carry on.
when you get to my age, you got to read shit. You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
send
Oh,
you
yeah.
in for another brisket.
Forget it quickly.
Yeah, no, I understand.
You've also and I really every time Tanya and Carl and everyone else from Just Music comes into our studios, I always say it. You're with an amazing family of people who truly nurture their artists and are doing so well.
Yeah,
So
they're
big up to
amazing.
Just Music. But how did that relationship happen? Was it a Carl Anderson kind of hookup?
Yeah, well, there's this photographer. Her name's Renee Frau. She does a lot of the photography for the artists in Just Music, and I think I think it's how it worked that she heard some of my songs.
Yep.
I don't know, they'll know, and sent some of them up to the Just Music guys, and then Carl contacted me, and he just wanted to like chat. So they got me up to Joburg, up here, to chat with them at the offices, and like it was just cool. I really liked everything about like the way they run the label. So
Do you have a bit of a pinch me moment when you're sitting in a record company's office after being flown up and kind of going,
yeah,
whoa?
exactly, because Just Music especially, like it's always been one of those labels of being like, wow, that's
Yeah.
check these bands.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like that. I was sitting there and like, this is kind of cool.
He's so cute.
Carl.
No.
Stalker
No,
alert.
now you're going to get regular tweets. So, hey, Matthew, how are you going?
Matthew, tell me a little bit about, before we talk about the music, tell me a bit about the cover of the album, because it's
you go.
yeah, I know. I've got a big one here because I'm
That's what
old.
she said.
So
You need the big one.
So she said, "How cocky is this?" Yeah. So now tell me about the art. I mean, this
That's not
cover
cocky.
itself. I mean, it's quite
yeah,
splendid.
it's a picture of two kids building a home.
Yeah.
No, yeah, there's this girl, this friend of mine from Durban, and she does amazing illustration and stuff. And I've always liked what she did, so I asked her to do it.
Okay.
And so she's done all the inside the cover. There's like
cover
a lot
as
of
well,
little
yeah.
pictures that she's drawn, and I just like the style that she has. So she's drawn a picture of little kids building a house out of like branches and stuff.
I want to talk.
Home we built.
I want to talk about the Just Music live sessions, because that's, I mean, in my opinion, is one of the most amazing performances I've seen lately. You play the kick drum on stage while you're playing your guitar and other bits and pieces as well. And you come across far older than you actually are in terms of your
Really?
style. Yeah, I
It's
think so.
probably just because I have a moustache in the video.
Just tell us about that, because you do play a lot of instruments. Have you taken inspiration from guys like Yoav and people like that?
Yeah, well, there's definitely like just whenever I see people doing different stuff like that, it always inspires me. Just because I don't want to play like a normal. I mean, I'm keen to get other people to play in the set sometime, but
Yeah.
I don't want to have it like a typical 4-piece band, which is amazing. But like I wanted to try different stuff, so that's why I like before I get to the stage where I'm asking people to play, which I haven't really been able to think about yet. I just kind of try throwing some snare drum parts or play some synth lines or I don't know. So that's why it's like that. Just because I'm still like experimenting with that stuff.
Can we play your Just Music sessions, the song Autumn?
Yeah, yes, please.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you.
It was performed in February this year. This is Matthew Mole on the show this afternoon with the Just Music Unplugged session of Autumn. Check it out.
I mean, did you expect the reaction that you got?
No, I don't really remember. I was flipping nervous during that one, so it was like I wasn't even thinking of what the reactions were. I was just thinking, flip, I hope I don't stuff this up. So it was nice to get the reaction like that.
Have you been playing loads of gigs since you started doing this now?
Kind of like we've been like booking some really cool ones, but I
Yeah.
think like Natasha, she handles a lot of bookings from Just Music, all the bookings, and I think like what we don't want to like overbook stuff because I know coming from Cape Town, I'm used to people getting bored of like shows, so people like come to like one or two and they don't
That's why
want
you
to come
moved to Joburg, right?
Exactly.
There we go.
The problem with
So,
Cape
yeah.
Town is the Cape Townians. If we
Yeah.
put Joburg people in Cape Town,
That's
but
the thing.
Yeah.
Cape Townians are cool. I'm a Cape Townian, but Joburg people are just like
I
pure.
reserve judgment.
If you had to put Cape Town in the middle of the Pacific, it would be perfect.
Yeah,
Cape Town's amazing.
I know. It's what I just said. It's
Yeah.
just the
Town
Cape
is amazing.
Townians.
It's just a pity where it
You
is.
think they're listening?
I don't really care.
They
No,
are
I'm
now
only teasing.
unlistening.
Matthew, what are you going to be doing now? Because you've got this album out. You're doing press interviews. You're touring with it. You're starting to do gigs. The pressure's on now, bud, I suppose, because you've got to start shifting some albums. You're number one on iTunes. You've now set a precedent because now everything else that you do, everyone's going to go, why aren't you back at number one, etc. So,
Oh, yeah.
so how are you feeling about that all?
Yeah, it's like it's pressure because people have been building up all this hype. Like people have been saying things like he's making history, which is like I don't know. It's cool. It's flipping cool, but yes, like this hype is a bit hectic. so I'm hoping that I can live up to it in like at like the next live show or something.
No, don't live. Just do as you do.
I mean, yeah, I'll do that, but hopefully it's enough.
Oh, it'll be plenty.
I think this is my new favorite South African artist.
Stalker.
Stalker.
I'm just joking.
Guys, I'm not.
just
I'm
joking.
not. I'm just saying he's so funny, so cute.
Can I just, Matthew? I want to know. You say you only started writing like 3 years ago. Okay.
I think 3 or 4 years
Or
ago. but-
somewhere, and I mean, listen, I love that song. I mean, I'm really looking forward to hearing the rest of the album. Is the rest of the album similar to that? It's sort of like, I would call it like a folky rock kind of sound. Is the rest of it like that?
Yeah, I mean, we went for that kind of vibe for the whole thing. Besides, obviously, like the toned down songs, like the more acoustic ones, but it's all kind of like folky electronic kind of thing with the drum stuff
Drums
as
coming
well.
through as well.
Yeah, so it's that kind of vibe. That's like a good song to kind of reference the album, I guess.
Who are you basing your influences on? Or you can say nobody,
Like
that's
music?
fine.
No, there's definitely like music.
Sasha
was-
and Daisy and I all said when we heard your song for the first time, we were like, bit of Mumford and Sons.
I knew
going
it.
on
Yeah,
there."
everyone says that,
Yeah, yeah.
which is definitely like that's where I got the kick drum idea. Obviously, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
so they're known for that. I just kind of did it because I didn't have any other one else. But yeah, they're definitely a big influence. But there's also like there's some cool bands like one called Yunsi. You know Sigur Ross at all? I don't know if you guys know him.
I have heard of
It's-
Sigur Rós.
Okay, it's the same guy. He's got another project, but he does weird like instrumentation stuff. So I liked all of that. So we got like a Hammond organ and like accordions and stuff for the album. So like all of that kind of stuff, like weird instrumentation, like that Yunsi is like also that kind of stuff is a big influence on. musical.
You're also doing when I say doing, you've been given the opportunity to have a chat to people overseas, etc. Your music is now crossing out of South Africa and into the UK. What's the story with that?
It's hectic. I know. I mean, I went and played at the 100 Club a while ago, but that was cool. But now, like there are these like blogs and like magazines and stuff like in like the UK and the USA. I don't know how. But like Carl at Just Music is like he's like been like sending stuff to people.
Yeah,
I don't even know about all this stuff.
Have a listen to this.
Listen, tell Carl
Yeah.
to take his foot off the hose pipe. Okay.
Oh, really?
Release some of those funds, bang you off to New
No,
York,
that's what
Los
he's doing.
Angeles. You know what I mean?
No, he's doing. Like,
Oh,
he's
I
doing
know
out,
that,
which
but
is
just,
hectic.
you know, which is awesome, which
That's
is
too
awesome.
much.
But you must understand that hose pipe is rather large. You know what I mean? Tell him you don't want the front garden hose pipe. You want the swimming pool hose pipe. Start letting those
Yeah.
funds fly out there a little bit.
Oh, dear.
No, listen, you're in great hands.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
And
Thank
I mean, it's just so exciting. You're writing, okay. You've got these incredible ideas in terms of instrumentation and arrangements and that kind of stuff. Where does the writing come from?
the lyrics. And
The
stuff.
lyrics.
I mean, I've realized after like everyone asking me this over the past like 2 weeks that I mean, not that it's
No.
but yeah, it's like the way my family's brought me up is like mainly just like where all the influence comes from, just from like the way they've taught me to make decisions in life, or just from when I was like a kid. So like a lot of what I've learnt from what they've taught me in life is just, I know that's really broad, but that's kind of like
That's
where all the influence comes from, my family, I guess.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice to hear.
That's such a nice answer.
It is cool.
It's a cute answer.
It is. It's very cute.
I'm not actually a stalker, just a little bit.
Matthew, I do hope that your I do hope that your mannerisms and the way that you're carrying yourself now carries on, and because I think one of the most endearing things about this chat is how humble you are. You're an incredibly humble human being,
Exactly, that is what's so nice.
And honest.
and you know what? That's
Thanks.
very
Honest.
rare to find.
Thank you guys. Thanks.
I think it's
I don't-
purely because
now-
we make him feel so comfortable.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah,
know?
you guys are so like arrogant. I feel no. I'm
No,
joking.
good.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay, but now when can we listen to you? I want to come and watch you.
You guys going to Opikobi or
No, Maz is.
Maz will be there.
Maz will be
there
there.
you go. Yeah, I'm playing
Yeah.
there on Friday. Otherwise, we've just kind of been focusing on the album for the past while. So
Okay.
we'll book, I'm sure, like stuff around South Africa over the next few months.
Have you got a website? Are you on Twitter and are you on Facebook? And what are the deals where we can get hold of you?
I'm on Twitter and Facebook. I'm not cool enough for a website yet, I guess. No, but yeah, Twitter is just at Matthew
At
J.
Matthew J. Mole.
There we go. Daisy's got it. Daisy will be
There goes
tweeting
a
it.
little- yeah, and then Facebook is just Matthew Mole.
Fantastic.
Can I tell you why I can be classified as a stalker? Because I tried so hard to get Matthew's attention to try and get him on my Daisy's Double Ds. So I kept sending tweets like, "Hey Matthew."
I replied to these tweets.
No,
as
you
well.
did
was
not.
like,
I never got
can't
one
even
reply.
look for them right now.
Not one. Anyway, so then I'm like, guys, please. And then Ian just got on the phone and organized.
There we go. We phoned Carl.
Oh,
Said, Brew, how's it going?
live
Send
on
us
the-
this young, brilliant man.
Listen, next time you come in studio, please bring your guitar with you and play a song or two for us.